Since 1972, Tim and Philomena Harris have run the Leather Corner shoe repair shop here in Binghamton. And earlier today, I met up with them to speak about their business's history and its uncertain future. Deputy Tarsier was on the job the night of July 4th, 2002, when he made the ultimate sacrifice, losing his life in the line of duty. Now, fire crews are still out here on the scene cleaning up from the aftermath of this fire. The fire chief tells me that he does expect this building to be, unfortunately, a total loss. And as you can see from behind me, the Coast Guard is here on scene where the plane crashed. They're working to get the plane from under the water back to the surface. Now, if tonight's kickoff was any indication, this is going to be a very spirited campaign in the weeks and months to come. We spent the afternoon here chatting with the president of the Athens Driving Park and fairgoers who say they love it here. And there you have it, JulyFestBinghamton.com. You can go there, see the event schedule, see what vendors are here at the event, and just learn a little bit more about it before you come down. I'm RJ Sheedy, 12 News, Broome County.
Well, last night it was really just, everything was fine, everything was nice and sunny out, and then all of a sudden it just turned black.
Wind, rain, hail, and thunder. That's what most people dealt with last night in and around Homer.
It was exciting, but nobody was injured, nobody was really scared.
Now that the storm is over, residents are outside cleaning up the mess Mother Nature left behind. Matt Fendea is the facilities director at the Center for the Arts in Homer. He describes the damage the storm caused there.
This tree came down obviously on our fence. We just got done cleaning it up, and we've got 3 other fences down on the property around back. We've got a bunch of branches down. Luckily, nothing really hit our buildings.
Wednesday's storm also caused power outages for many in the community.
We've been out without power for almost, I want to say like 18 hours now.
Residents tell 12 News that the storm was a bad one, and residents in the area cannot remember the last time a storm like this came through.
So it is one of the worst storms I've ever seen. I mean, I'm 23, but I mean, my parents have been here for a long time, and same thing. They've never seen anything like it.
Throughout the area, trees were down everywhere. Over at the Cortland Country Club, workers there told 12 News that over 50 trees were down across the course, and they expected to be closed for at least a week as they clean up.
I mean, the village has experienced a lot of damage, a lot of power lines down. Our village green had a few trees down that they were working on this morning.
Now that the storm is over, residents can breathe a sigh of relief.
It was terrifying. It was, I mean, to be honest with you, it was really terrifying. I'm just happy it's over. Nobody got hurt. And yeah, I'm just happy our house is still standing.
In Cortland County, I'm RJ Sheedy, 12 News. The Broome County Clerk's Office this morning in Binghamton unveiled the recently found Boston Purchase map, a piece of history that was lost and forgotten about for 31 years.
You might be surprised. This area that you're living in right now was owned by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and that giving us the title of the Boston Purchase.
How it was found is quite a tale. The Deputy County Clerk for Records Management was the one who made the discovery in the warehouse. 12 News spoke to her about her findings. She says she was sent to the warehouse to find records to fulfill a request.
There was a large piece of cardboard that was overlapping 2 aisles, and it was always in the way, and we were always shifting it back and forth to get down the aisles. Well, this particular request I had to get out of a box that was underneath the cardboard.
Curiosity got to her, so she had to see what was in the cardboard.
I opened up the pieces of cardboard, and I started seeing some words on the map. So I went to the computer, and I started Googling some of the words I was reading, and a lot of my results were saying Boston Purchase. So I called County Clerk Mahelko, and I said, Joe, I think I just found the Boston Purchase map.
After being checked over by a historian, it was confirmed that what she came across was indeed the Boston Purchase map.
It's crazy. Like, it had been there for how many years, and nobody happened to look at it, and it just took one request for me to just say, I wonder what's in here, and there it was.
Falzerano tells 12 News that County Clerk Mahalko was elated that it was found, and she sees it as a full-circle moment.
I was never a fan of social studies in school, but I remember learning about the Boston Purchase map, so it's pretty cool to kind of come full circle with that, of learning about it as a kid, and here as an adult, I found the map.
In Broome County, I'm RJ Sheedy, 12 News.
We began in Broome County, where a shoe repair shop in Binghamton has been keeping customers happy for over half a century. The family-owned business says they have no plans of stopping despite calls for the shopping plaza where it's located to be torn down. And 12 News' RJ Sheedy is live with those details. RJ.
Thanks, Autria. Yes, so since 1972, Tim and Philomena Harris have run the Leather Corner shoe repair shop here in Binghamton. And earlier today, I met up with them to speak about their business's history and its uncertain future.
When I first started, I made boots for different people.
That is how Tim Harris, one of the owners of the Leather Corner shoe repair shop in Binghamton, started his career in the leather industry. Tim owns and runs the mom-and-pop style shop with his wife, Philomena. She recounts how they first met.
I would walk up from Harpersville School and originally just to hang out with his sister. And then one of the times when I was there, I noticed him. And I didn't think anything right away, like it took a while. And we just started talking and going out, and we were married the next year.
After they married, Tim worked at shops around the state and in New York City. When they moved back, the cobbler shop was going out of business, and that's when they decided to buy the place.
Came back and the cobbler shop was going bankrupt, so we were able to purchase what was left of the shop.
They have a huge customer base, with loyal customers coming all the way from Utica and Cooperstown. They tell 12 News that many customers come in now looking for patches to be attached to their motorcycle jackets and vests.
That's one area that I take a lot of pride in how I do the job. They bring in, well, what I call a full set, or sometimes they just have one or two patches. That's easier. But when I do a full set of patches, it takes me 4 or 5 hours.
Over the years, their reputation of having quality work at affordable prices grew their clientele, with customers traveling from New Jersey and Boston, Massachusetts, bringing with them bags of shoes needing repair.
A long time ago, there was one young lady from Boston. She lived in Boston, as far as I could understand. And every holiday time, when she came here to see her parents for the holiday, she would bring her whole bag of shoes and literally wait out front for us to do them.
During our visit to the shop, 12 News spoke with Kevin Carr, a customer who was picking up a pair of his wife's sandals that needed repair.
Well, my wife had a pair of sandals and the leather strap broke, and the only place in town that could fix them is right here. And they do an awesome job, great price. They've been here forever. Business like this is hard to come by anymore.
Recently, their customers have been concerned about what will happen to their shop.
People are becoming frightened that there's not going to be a shoe repair around, and they've been bringing in bagfuls of shoes.
Last month, the city of Binghamton won a court battle over their desire to enact eminent domain on the Binghamton Plaza. Mayor Cram has called the plaza an eyesore, saying the plaza will continue to bring down local property values. This may force them to close up shop.
Basically, that happens. I'm 77, so how much longer can I go anyway? And nobody else is going to pick up this, so it's pretty much done.
Despite the unknowns the future holds for the Harrises, looking back, the owners tell us how lucky they have been with what they built.
I guess you could just say we've been very lucky. I can't think of any other way to put it. Just lots of hard work. You know, come in every day. We're open. We do this Tuesday through Saturday. We're closed Sunday, Monday, and then we start over every Tuesday. We come right in at 9 o'clock.
Now, during our conversation, Tim and Philomena expressed so much gratitude to their customers for trusting them with their repairs over all these years, and they hope to continue their craft for as long as they can. I'm RJ Sheedy, 12 News, Broome County.